Alrighty, I believe we are running.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good night. Chad, what is Chad? What does he say, Chad? What episode is this, Chad? What does Eric say? Chad, what episode is this, Chad?
It is number 118.
18. Oh my goodness.
You may be hearing some noise outside. There's some construction going on.
Is that what you call ex-girlfriends throwing rocks at your house?
Yeah.
Okay. Just take them in, satisfy them all. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're missing one today. He had to go to Exxon to get some extra grease. He's been out. His hair has been, so he's. I think he's gone to see our friends in Saudi Arabia. Get a little oil there for the hair. And so Eric, I hope you're having fun. Eric and the lovely Leslie, having fun wherever you are. Chad, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
I am pretty good. I'm getting a little stir crazy. Definitely ready to get out there.
Get out there.
Which, fortunately, we are going to be busy the rest of this month.
Yeah, and some just right off the bat, we got some pretty big news as far as I think by the time you hear this, today will be Tuesday, and tomorrow, if memory serves, I want to say Wednesday. I'm taking a stab at that, but could be wrong. So by Friday, we should have coffee in hand. Coffee? What coffee are you talking about? I'm talking about Blaggard's Brew. We're going to have some. The last time we spoke about, I misspoke. Should I say I didn't misspeak? Maybe I didn't give you the whole story, which is not like me. I said last time that it was organic and fair trade, which is true. Well, the part that I failed to mention was it's buy a cup, give a cup. It's a great cause, and it's so for every cup of coffee that we buy, they give a cup of coffee to somebody that needs one, which is everyone, if you think about it. But it's our friends up in Omaha do some wonderful work with the Francis Sienna House. Anyway, so when you buy our organic fair trade coffee, they're donating a cup to somebody that needs one. So it's just a really wonderful deal.
Awesome.
And the coffee's great because we said so, and we've tested it, and we've gone back. They sent us a bunch of different samples, and all good stuff. But we picked the really good one.
And if all goes well, there'll be a light roast possibly coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Apparently, we've got pretty stout taste in music and coffee. So they were like, well, so what about, so yeah, so if it goes well, yeah, we're definitely do the lighter one. But this is to me, you can't, when you get a cup of coffee, if it's too weak, you can't strengthen it, but you can, put a little water in it, a little milk, whatever. So I like the really dark. Yeah. I like the dark roast. I like the stuff to scream at you as it comes down. So I would ask everybody to take a look at RewardMusic, and if you're on our Patreon, if you're on that, we thank you. But ask you maybe to just switch it over to RewardMusic. We're going to. I see that they've not only planted the flag, but Dweezil and the gang are running full head of steam now with this. So I've noticed on Twitter he's been really pushing.
Yeah, well, he's got his site there built up pretty well. He's a big community of people, so he's definitely not going to suffer if he gets the threat. I'm sure he's not shutting down his profiles elsewhere, but he's just not going to be updating there much as often, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it's a great platform. It's really robust, and we have near complete control, definitely complete control over what we offer there. Maybe not so much control over what it looks like right now. That may change down the line. They're still brand new, really. But the case in point, there was a guy overseas who had been emailing us asking about buying digital downloads, and said, is it like wave quality? And I hadn't done that, but I could. We could have, that's something we could definitely offer if enough people ask for it. If you want to buy really high quality, like the highest quality possible audio, we can do that.
Yeah.
Before we couldn't do that, at least not through iTunes or those places. So.
Yeah. Well, that's and again, not just it's like we say, it's brand new, and it's something that over time it's going to be. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be I love the fact that we can maybe push Facebook and Instagram, all that shit out of the way, and just be in the one spot. There's nothing more confusing or annoying than doing a post and having to put it in all different places, and you forget one spot, and then hey, we didn't know you were playing there. Well,
Yeah.
So that would be nice, and it's going to take time, but we do seem to have a little time, which is nice. And speaking of highest quality sound, we do have Mr. Christopher Longwood. By now, he's given us the mastered tracks, which is what we've been waiting on, and he's done just a superb job. We're really happy with the quality, with the sound, with the Paul Beebe from BB Gun Studios and Christopher Longwood, who's been mastering it, have been back and forth, and they've been tweaking, the sound. They turned the bass up a little bit. They just made it a little bit boomier for Moonshiner and stuff like that. So it's been
good.
Yeah, it's been it's wonderful that people with such high standards of quality of work that they put out are so they're so meticulous about our piece. They're not just, well, it sounds okay, let's go. They've been back and forth, but and really hands-on as far as what we've wanted as well. Any changes and stuff like that have been lightning fast, and so I think that's going to be, I think down the road, what we should do is, maybe in the next week or so, is maybe entice people over and, give them a couple of tracks and whatnot for BLAGMATIC and see. But, and speaking of that too, I did have an idea for a video. So I wanted to, we'll discuss this more next week, but I'd like to do a video for our first single and have that ready to go here in the next couple of weeks.
For Moonshiner,
yeah. And then a couple of so we got coffee, we got BLAGMATIC. Another thing that we're very excited to announce is we're going to be partnering with Screwball Whiskey. What the hell is Screwball Whiskey? Well, it's SKREW, Screwball, and they're out of San Diego. And we met Jake Skolnick, friend of ours, out in San Diego. We met him, and he had contacted us and said, hey, I'm repping Screwball Whiskey, would like to work with Blaggards to see if we could. So anyway, long story short, it's a peanut butter whiskey. Okay, I'll give everybody a moment. Okay, now, it's actually not as, because honestly, I wanted to just delete the email and just take a shower when I got, but I'd spoken to some people that have tried it. Not only did they like it, they love it. So I called around, and I've talked to some bartenders, and I've talked to some clubs and whatnot. Doesn't seem to be very big here in Texas, y'all. But I have not met one person that didn't like it. Have you tried it, Chad?
I don't believe I've had it, no, but I'm trying to imagine in my head what it would taste like.
Well,
so I love peanut butter.
Yeah.
Eat that stuff every day. And I love whiskey.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining maybe it makes the flavor a little smoother, because that is something that people who don't drink whiskey a lot have issues with. That's why you have chasers. That's why they put it on the rocks. That's why I still don't understand picklebacks. I don't understand how that's helping anything.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. That's like the Confuse-A-Cat version of whiskey. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
Confuse-A-Cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so nobody that has tried it has said it's crap, and the story is very cool. We'll do a link to their website, because it's a really cool story. They're out of San Diego. But they are, I mean, they're blowing up, in the places that that they've introduced it. So we'll see about that. We'll see what happens. So excited about that. We've never been approached by a whiskey before. So yeah, we'll have our, we'll see what comes of that. And then the biggest news of all is we're working with Nania Arts in Omaha, Nebraska. We're always working with them. I mean, I'm always like deleting. My phone actually ran out of ink for my texts when I going back and forth with them. They're just not only dear friends, but they're incredibly connected to the music world, to the charity. The work that they do for charity is obscene. They're 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They're nonstop working for charities, and they give, just the best people. So we've been working with Nene Arts for a while, not only booking and house concerts and all kinds of stuff. We've been so lucky that that Sienna hasn't kicked John out. Did I say John? I have to come back. They have put together an itinerary. So for July, we're going to go up there. We're going to do Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. We're going to do Western Missouri, and then we're going to do Omaha, Nebraska. And we're going to spend a few days up there, and we have an itinerary put aside to where you can come up to Omaha with us and spend a few days, house concert, zoo trip, basically just a little getaway up to Omaha, Nebraska, and good food, good people, good drink, lots of drink. We'll have a flyer for you to look at. We're gonna put it with this episode.
It's basically it's laid out very similar to our Ireland tours, except obviously it's not in Ireland. But this is about as close as we can get this year. But it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Me too. Me too.
That Omaha Zoo is we've been there once before.
Yes,
several years ago. It was absolutely massive, and like you were telling me, like you really, if you want to do the zoo properly, it kind of takes more than one day. So
yeah, last time we were up there, we were with a pop star. Her name is Kate Holan. She wrote a song called Starburst. You can't find it online because they put it on there, and it went crazy. It was played so much that she took it off. She's going to wait till she finishes school to continue her pop career. But we went there with she was taking her friend Jay Holan with her to the zoo, and trying to keep him, she had one of those baby harnesses on, just holding him back, and a lot of fun. Just a gorgeous zoo. It rivals San Diego Zoo. It's up there with. It's probably it should be number one, but it's San Diego. They're probably
yeah, it really does.
It was spectacular. The grounds were amazing. Just the size of it. It's just amazing. And you can actually, if you're if you like, you can actually get in and pet the gorillas. You're not supposed to, but you can. Please do. I think.
Speaking of the gorillas, you remember what happened with Mike and the gorilla when we were there?
Oh yeah.
Mike was just standing at the glass, just staring, doing his great Mike, his best Mike face, which is complete dead stone face, right? And the gorilla comes up to him and stares back at him for a second, and then goes bam on the glass, and then walks off.
He had this. Well, the problem was he had his fly down, and that's just annoyed the shit out of him. So, yeah, that was what a day, what a zoo, what a man. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff too. Like I said, there's a house concert, and there's the people that we work with as well. That Nene Arts uses. That solely use a place called the Travel Design Lounge. And they are Shelby and the gang over there. Take care of their clients with velvet gloves, and they take care of their customers and whatnot. So you are guaranteed the best service, the best quality. And so we're going to do a little thing there. We played there before. It was a lot of fun. We're spitballing because we miss everybody. It's been so long since we've been out and about, and now that we're all fully vaccinated and ready to get out, we thought it might be very, very fun to put a road trip together. So we'll attach that flyer and let you see what you think.
Yeah. Please come along. I think if you're anywhere near as stir crazy as we are at this point, you deserve this.
Yeah.
So get on board.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. And we've anybody that's been to the house concerts up in Omaha just understand when I talk about customer service. I mean, the Nania Arts Group have been. I mean, we fell in love with them the first time we met them way back when Jeff Quinn brought us to Omaha for the first time. That's when we met that gang, and I have to say, the Nebraska gang have been just some of our closest friends since the first time we went up there, and we consider it a second Homaha, maybe. They're they've been so good to us, and they've been so helpful to us, and honestly, I think there'd be a couple of bodies in ditches if we hadn't met them. They're just great people, and we're lucky that we're lucky to have them. So we'd love for you to come up and meet them, meet all the gang, and just be a lot of fun to get up and get away a couple of days up there. So
Yeah.
That'll be it. And then so next week we're gonna have young ECH back in the fold. He's hopefully got his feet up now and relaxing for a little bit. We got a lot of stuff going on today. Today we're going to get the record, the mastered record, and we're talking to our friend V. So it should be some artwork to show you, maybe a little preview. Maybe we'll put it on RewardMusic only, something like that. And yeah, and we're in a holding pattern right now. So this weekend we're at O'Bannon's on Friday and Cork and Barrel in Round Rock on Saturday, and we're gonna have is it Buckley?
Yeah, I think he plays both of these shows with us.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure. I'll check with him.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm pretty sure he already agreed to it.
I'm pretty sure he is. So we'll do that. We've got a lot of stuff going on today, so everybody gets off the hook a little bit today. We're gonna let you go out and play earlier. Hopefully, you're on the clock. If you're on the clock, we'll put in a lovely some lovely static you can watch for a little while and keep this thing going. Yeah, so a lot of stuff, and as usual, we're grateful. As usual, we're completely grateful. Thank you for watching this and sharing it and telling me. We're going to have some dates coming up here. We just a little point on those dates is that because the clubs, nobody's really sure on what to expect numbers wise coming through the door. So the clubs are saying yes, we're open, we're ready to go, but they cannot they can't guarantee when's the best time to come out, because people just don't know. So we're going to have dates up here. We're just going to have to you're going to have to bear with us on some of the the times and whatnot, because people are still being gun shy about coming out, coming back out to see live music. So we're doing our best. We're trying to get, we're trying to play as many shows as we can. Yeah. But right now it's just difficult in that the clubs that we're talking to have been very open for us coming in. However, not been very, because of the uncertainty of the climate right now, they're just saying, yeah, come out if you want. So we're just having a little bit of a hassle trying to get the dates nailed down and logistics, whatever. So just bear with us on that. We're ready to go. The van is loaded. We're ready to go. We're just all we need right now is for a lot of people come out. Get your shots. Come on out, and then get your other shots. So just thanks for listening, and we'll see about putting some of those teasers up on RewardMusic. Get you over there, and we're and I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I know it was if you're in the Houston area, you couldn't ask for better weather. So
yeah. Oh, one more thing too. We you may have noticed this. Some of you already probably noticed this from last week, but starting with last week's episode, all of the video versions of SlapperCast are being posted on their own YouTube channel now. And we had to do that because SlapperCast and just a sheer volume of material is completely dwarfing our actual music material on the channel. So I had to get all that stuff somewhere else just so it's more clear to newcomers what the channel's about. So just FYI, if you're watching this on YouTube, just make sure you're subscribed, and that way you'll be better insured to not miss any of the episodes going forward. But we're still in all the other same places. I mean, if you keep up with us on our website, you're not going to miss a thing. If you keep up with us on RewardMusic, you're not going to miss a thing. So, but anyway, we appreciate it. Share it around, subscribe, all that stuff. It'll help us out.
Most certainly, yes. So, yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you out there. We're working on some new stuff, and like I said, the record's going to be the record is done. I can't believe I'm even saying it, but the record is done. Now we're going to get the artwork, and we're going to get ready to go out there. So, thank you, and hope to see you very, very soon. Don't go changing.
See ya.